What's up, everybody? It's your boy J Max. Um, quite a bit of a story for y'all, man. A couple days ago, I had an issue with my alarm. Um, it wasn't locking the door, so I took it to a installer to have him check it out. When he checked it, like was doing some troubleshooting, he said he needed some more time, so my alarm started stopped working. Um, I took it back to him. I can't remember what night it was. I left his shop around 10:30, having him fix it. Now I woke up the next morning to try to start my car, and the car wouldn't start. We had probably the coldest day for the year. It was like minus 37 with the wind chill below, and I'm like, I couldn't get the car started from the remote starter. So I went outside with my keys to manually start it, and it didn't work. The battery was just too dead. It was just too cold. It had no cranking in it. So I try, because people with manual car kit put it in first gear, roll the car, and raise the clutch up quickly, and it can jump start the car. That didn't work either. The car literally crawled down the fucking hill, the little incline that it's parked on. So that didn't work. So now I had to go back inside and get my battery charger to charge the battery. On my way back inside, I noticed that as soon as I open my door, I'm hearing water falling from, falling, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I know I turned the shower off after I took a shower. I went to the washroom where I heard the water from, and there was water gushing out of my ceilings onto the floor. My washroom was soaked. The water just ran outside of the door, soaked all my mats, all that type of shit. And I'm like, oh shit, this day couldn't get any worse, right? Um, it so turned out that I took my battery pack after all that shit was dealt with, took it outside, started up the car, charged it, whatever. Got back to work, got to work late because I couldn't get my car started. In the in the evening, I came back to work and parked my like took my stuff out of my truck, put it in my car, and I noticed, like, in the far distance, I seen like three guys sitting in a white Volkswagen, just sitting. I thought they was smoking some weed and shit. I wasn't really paying it any attention. So I drove around my truck, went back to get my car to put it back where my truck was, and I went inside of the building. I have my auto starter. I didn't leave the car running. Now my dispatcher, on the other hand, he um, he left his car running because it was really cold. Came back outside, the car was gone. He came inside, he's like, hey, my car's gone, who took my car? So immediately I thought those guys in the white car ran outside to where the car was parked. The car was gone. Now I have no doubt in my mind that they probably came from my car. My car is, it looks a little nice, have a little bit of performance on it. It catches the average person's eye. Now, it was three of them in the car. Two of them came out. One was shown on the camera walking towards my car, direction of the car where it was, and the other one walked straight to the other guy's car. They got away with his car, unfortunately, and my car was left because I have remote starter. I didn't leave it unattended. An alarm starter for the majority of most cars, would cost about 300, depending on what car you have, what modules you need, whether it's bypass module or actually whatever other stuff add-ons, will cost about 300 to about 450, depending on what car you have. um he lost his car because he probably thought that I would never need to start my car up. A starter is a really really good investment. I have all every car that I've owned in the past, they basically had alarm starter installed in it because I don't want to be that guy that comes outside and sees my car not in the spot that it was. So I'm here to let people know an auto starter is a really 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 good investment. This video could have been a video of me saying my car was stolen. But I I always invest in these little things. Like I don't know why people wait till something happens to invest in, winter tires or alarm starter, because in the wintertime these things are, it's necessary because your car, needs these things. You could say all year round, I don't need winter tires. But there's gonna be that one day you'll be driving on the road, your car lose control, and you'll be like, shit, I should have got winter tires. That's not me. I always go out, I buy my tires brand new. Brand new. I don't buy used tires. I buy my winter tires brand new. 4, 5, 600 bucks for my tires. I will buy it. Auto starter, I invest in every one of my auto starters. So I'm just here saying, when you leave your car unattended like that, right, and your car gets stolen, the insurance company, first of all, they don't want to pay you for this. They will probably think it's somewhat of a scam, and you're trying to con them into, having them pay off for your car. So you're probably going to have a lot of problems with insurance and the inconvenience it's going to have. If he's going to get his car back, I'm hoping he does, because it's just a regular Toyota uh, something. It's one of them Toyota cars, not the Camrys. Corolla. It's a Toyota Corolla. So I'm hoping that, maybe the guys in them just, they probably have no use for his car, and he finds it back in one piece. Other than that, that car is basically gone, and insurance is probably going to have a problem with him. So my people, all my followers, if you just happen to be watching the video, don't leave your car, don't leave your car unattended. Don't leave it with the keys inside it. If you do happen to, leave your car running, have your alarm disconnected from your actual keys, where you could start the car up and lock the car manually. If you don't have a manual lock, get a spare key where you could leave one key inside with the engine running and lock the door. 85, I would say 95 to 98% of guys who see a car running with the doors locked, they're not going to try to like smash the glass or break into it just to get it, because it's going to be more of a inconvenience for them. So they'll probably go to the car that the car is with no start, with open. So I'm here to, just to save that, some people, like, invest in these little things to your car, because your car could be gone, and it's gonna be a real fucked up feeling to, to have your car stolen. That could have been me, but I'm smart. I got my starter, and I'm just here to make sure that this doesn't happen to someone else. It's just unfortunate that, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way to go out and invest in these things. But anyways, I hope y'all take what I had to say, put it into consideration anytime you're leaving your car unattended with the keys inside of it, and hopefully this doesn't ever happen to anybody that you know, or anybody around, or you. So anyways, man, your boy J Max. Um, Sorry that, it's been cold, nothing's been happening, but I got a couple of videos coming, so y'all stay tuned, man. I'm trying to make them videos for y'all, so catch y'all on the crossroad. Peace.